Welcome back to another video version of the podcast, Run to Your Leadership Challenges. Today I am covering another tip from social media marketing world, and this tip is to have fun. So it might be challenging for you, but I'm gonna hit the record button right now. Again, this is a video version of me recording the podcast, Run to Your Challenges, or Run to Your Leadership Challenges if you listen on Alexa. So today we're going to cover this, and it's episode 348. So here we go. I am hitting the record button. Hello leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. So let me ask you, do you enjoy doing what you're doing? I mean to the point that you look forward to going to work to do what you need to do. Do you enjoy that? Now, if you're thinking I'm a bit crazy for even asking that, let me just challenge you to think about that from a little bit different perspective. Today's tip comes from the keynote speakers Andrew and Pete, who I saw last week at Social Media Marketing World in beautiful San Diego. And this tip can apply to just about anything that you do in your life, whether it's posting on social media, or leading an organization, or leading a small team or a large team, or just doing something on a weekend. And this tip is to find the fun. Find the fun. I mean, just ponder that thought for a few minutes. Or if you really just aren't getting it, just ponder it for the rest of the week maybe. So the point is, if you are not at least enjoying what you're doing just a little bit, I need to ask you, why in the world are you doing it? We live in a world where opportunity is everywhere. I mean, it's never been easier to do what you want to do or do what you enjoy doing and make money doing it. I mean, last week at this social media marketing world, I was surrounded by millionaires, and it's people that do stuff online, whether it's Instagram, YouTubers, Snapchatters, you name it, Facebookers. They're doing stuff online and they're making a fortune doing it, and they're doing what they love to do. So let me ask you, what do you love doing? I mean, let's say if you like fishing, can you make money fishing? If you say no, I'm going to challenge you a little bit here, because this is actually something that I have in my long-term plans, or actually kind of semi-short-term plans. My future plans are to take a group of people from an organization, take them fishing for the day, and do some group coaching throughout the day while we fish, while we have fun. I love fishing. So what if you're not a coach? Can you still make money fishing? I would say yes. I mean, if you're really good at fishing, you can turn pro, be a pro fisherman. Then they could make a boatload of cash. Pun intended there. What if you're not a pro and you still like fishing and you're not a coach? Can you still make money? I would say start thinking out of the box. If you have a smartphone and you could video, start videoing yourself fishing. Then edit it down to capture some of the most exciting parts and start posting them on social media. Post them on YouTube. Post them on Facebook. Post them on Instagram. How to fish, how to catch catfish, how to catch bass, how to catch trout, how to bait your hook. Do you know how many people don't know how to do that? And maybe you're the person that can tell them how and show them how. The thing is, once you start video and once you start going on social media, the sky's the limit. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. If you're good at it, maybe somebody from Orvis, a famous fishing company, might contact you and say, hey, you know what? We love you on camera. We love your videos. We want to pay you to come fish for us. And boom, there you go. You just never know. Now, I realize that this seems a little bit far-fetched, but all I'm saying that is if there's a genuine will, you can make a way. Think about that. Think outside the box. Think of what people would find interesting that you are good at, something that they would be willing to pay you to show them how to do it. Chances are You have all the answers inside you. You just have to think about it. You just have to start dreaming of the possibilities. And if you're around a lot of naysayers that say you can't ever do that, maybe it's time to dump those naysayers. Maybe it's time to find a different crowd to hang around with that are gonna pump you up and encourage you. Andrew and Pete challenged the audience to find the fun when we're posting on social media and eliminate all the other stuff. And today, I want to challenge you to begin the process of doing the same thing at your job and for your people. Find the fun. Or if you can't find the fun, create the fun. Make the fun at work and see the difference that it makes. Hey, that's it for today. Now, as a reminder, I still have 2 open seats in the mastermind groups that I'll be leading starting on April 23rd. And if you're interested in being in one of those seats, shoot me an email today at Paul Grau, that's Paulgrau, at currentleadershipcoaching.com. Now, this is going to be an online mastermind group, and it'll only last 4 weeks. And I'm offering scholarships to cover the entire cost of the 4-week study. The only thing that you have to do is buy the book. Now, there'll be 2 groups, one at 8 a.m. and one at 8 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. So again, if you want to be one of them groups, let me know. Hey, as always, thanks for listening. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges. Okay, so that's today's thing. That's today's show. Find the fun. What about you? Are you really doing what you love doing? Man, after I transitioned out of the Air Force, 26 years in the Air Force. I retired from the Air Force. I started working at the VA. And granted, retirement pay from the Air Force gives me a little bit of room, a little bit of wiggle room to go out. But I hated my job at the VA. I hated it. Every day when I was pulling out of my driveway, my stomach was churning just because I could not stand what I was doing. And finally, and I knew this at about the 3-4 month mark, and I endured it for a year. And my wife told me, she's like, hey, just give it a year. Ride it out for a year. Maybe you'll start liking it. Give it 100%. And I did. And I was good at what I did. I enjoyed the people that I worked with, my direct coworkers. But man, I just hated the job. It was all discipline. I was doing labor relation work, and it was all discipline. And I didn't like that because I love helping people. All right. I love teaching people. I love coaching people. I love speaking to people. I love breathing life into people, not sucking the life out of them. And so I resigned at my 1-year mark. At the same day that I got a raise, I resigned, and I worked another 2 weeks, and I started this business. And I absolutely love what I do. Has it been difficult? Yeah, it has been difficult. It's a daily grind trying to find clients. And every year I'm making a little bit more, making a little bit more, making a little bit more. And you know what? I'm willing to take a pay cut doing what I love to do because I love to do it. So that's all I'm challenging you today is just try to find the fun, create the fun. And if you can't do that at work, man, start coming up with an exit plan. Hey, that's it for today. I love doing these videos. I know nobody's watching, but maybe eventually people will. And have a great day. And again, run to your challenges. If you're not having fun, maybe that's a challenge you need to run to. So have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.